Ever grabbed a bottle labeled cooking wine and wondered, is it actually wine? And why does it taste, well, kind of awful? Today, we're breaking down the real difference between cooking wine and table wine, why chefs rarely use cooking wine, and how each behaves in your recipe. Plus, we'll throw in some fun facts you probably never knew about wine in the kitchen. 1. First, yes, cooking wine is technically wine. Cooking wine starts as regular wine, but it's modified, often with added salt, preservatives, and sometimes sweeteners, to extend shelf life and make it undrinkable, literally. 2. Table wine equals wine you'd actually drink. Table wine is what you'd order at dinner or pour into a glass. It's not altered and is meant to be consumed on its own or with food. Many chefs prefer using real table wine in cooking for better flavor. 3. Cooking wine is made for shelf stability. Since cooking wine is not taxed like drinking alcohol, it often has salt added to make it non-potable and therefore safe to sell where liquor is restricted. 4. Salt content is a deal breaker. The high salt content in cooking wine can totally throw off your recipe's flavor. That's why chefs often avoid it and opt for regular wine. 5. Why use wine in cooking at all? Wine adds acidity, depth, and complexity to food. It can help tenderize meat, deglaze pans, and enhance sauces, but the type of wine matters. 6. Most of the alcohol cooks off. Don't worry, when simmered or baked, most of the alcohol in wine evaporates. What's left is the flavor essence of the wine. 7. Not all table wines are good for cooking. Super sweet, heavily oaked, or ultra-expensive wines, not ideal. Look for dry white or red wines with good acidity for savory recipes. 8. Rule of thumb: if you wouldn't drink it, don't cook with it. That's the golden rule in many kitchens. Cheap doesn't mean bad, but it should taste good enough to drink. 9. Some dishes still work with cooking wine. If you're making a basic reduction, a quick sauce, or just need a splash for steaming, cooking wine can work in a pinch, but it won't deliver premium flavor. 10. You don't need expensive wine to cook well. Many great dishes are made with $6 to $12 bottles of everyday table wine. It's more about the wine style than the price tag. 11. Fortified wines are a different story. Wines like sherry, marsala, and port are meant for cooking and drinking. These are fortified and aged for complex flavor. Many famous dishes rely on them. 12. You can freeze leftover wine for cooking. Don't want to waste an open bottle? Freeze it in ice cube trays for later use in soups, stews, and sauces. 13. White versus red in cooking use. White wine for lighter dishes like chicken, seafood, or cream sauces. Use red wine for hearty meats, tomato sauces, and braises. 14. Cooking wine can contain additives. Besides salt, many store-bought cooking wines include potassium metabisulfite and sorbate to preserve freshness, but these can affect taste. 15. Fun fact: the French call it vin de cuisine. In French culinary tradition, wine for cooking is carefully chosen based on the dish. Vin de cuisine is often leftover table wine, not commercial cooking wine. So, what's the real difference between cooking wine and table wine? One's designed for shelf life. The other's designed for your glass and your plate. When it comes to flavor, fresh is best. So next time you're whipping up something delicious, maybe skip the cooking wine and cook with what you'd actually drink. If you learned something new, give this video a like and subscribe for more food science, kitchen hacks, and culinary deep dives.